All right, so we're really excited to bring back Tamagotchi to North America with our new sub-brand Tamagotchi Friends. With Tamagotchi, you still have that core nurturing play pattern of raising it from a baby all the way to an adult. But what's exciting is we have, when you raise it and how you play with it, you can have one of 24 different characters with your device. So also when you say raising it, you have to take care of it, that includes you need to feed it, you need to potty train it, you need to bathe it, and of course, you need to bring it to the doctor when it's sick. So, it still has that core nurturing play pattern that Tamagotchi has had over the last 17 years, but we're excited because we have a whole new technology with our product, and we call it the bump technology, where you can actually have the devices kind of communicate with each other. So you can do a simple bump where it's just like a BFF bump and you get points for who's your best friend. But you can also bump and send presents from one device to another. You can actually send text messages back one to another. And my favorite is actually the play date. So you want to see the play date?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, and I apologize, the lighting in here is not fabulous. And of course also getting the angle. So you go to the heart and you go to visit bump. So do we want to go to the pink heart or the blue Dalmatian?
Pink.
Pink heart. So she's going to be the host. So you push the thing, you connect them. So it says okay. So you'll see the blue Dalmatian guy's leaving his house.
Perfect.
And he actually comes and he shows up. They either have a lunch, like a snack date, or they go to the park. Oh, you're lucky. They're going to the park. They want to play.
Excellent.
So there's different things that they can do at the park. So let's see what they're doing before. So they have like a seesaw. And it's actually cute because everything on Planet Tamagotchi has a face and a personality. So even the seesaw, if you look closely,
right in the middle
even has a personality. So it's really, really cute. He'll stay over for about 30 seconds and then go automatically back to your device. You don't have to do any more bumping or anything like that. 18% of kids actually have a mobile device. So people are always saying, if you have a mobile device and apps, why do you need a Tamagotchi? Well, you know what? Mobile device, like I said, only 18% of kids have it. And that's all about gaming. Even the educational things are really more games. When we talk to kids about this device, it's actually not a game to them. It's their friend that they have to take care of. Oh, and by the way, there are games that they can play to win points, to go shopping, to go to different kinds of restaurants and go to the bakery if they want. And even it's actually funny, one time it actually tells you you have to vacuum your house. You have to go buy a vacuum and come back and vacuum the house. It's actually really cute. You see this little thing move all over the device. So so that is one of the reasons why we know it's a great time, because we know that it kind of merges that girls' love of nurturing, and also with the mini games that are in it, there's 5 different mini games in it. They can actually have both all in one device that they can actually own and not have to borrow or share with their siblings. So kind of fun for kids.
Is it primarily targeted towards girls? Or?
We are targeting, you're right, it used to be more gender neutral, but when we looked at the core play pattern of it, at least here in the United States and in Europe, it's very girl oriented, nurturing, taking care of, bathing, feeding. That's something that girls really love to do. So that's what we're planning to do, as well as there's 200 episodes of the series in Japan, and some of those episodes are also a little girl oriented. So we are taking those episodes, and we actually created webisodes. So if you go to tamagotchifriends.com, the first 2 episodes are already up. We're hoping to launch the 3rd one in like the next week or 2. So we're just taking those storylines, and those characters in that storyline are the same characters that are actually in your device. So they'll be introduced over time, obviously. So we're really kind of excited. Also on the website, there's an interactive world. So you can go online and actually say, pretend to be Mamechi, and go and interact with Yumamichi or Kiridichi. And you can also take a code from the device and put it into the website, and it'll say, hi Tara, how's Yumamichi today? It'll read who your device is and say how you're taking care of it. And then it'll give you a code back, and you can enter it here, and you can get new meals, snacks, and accessories into your device automatically. You don't have to purchase them. And then there's actually 8 items in the website that are actually can't get anywhere else but the website to put into your Tamagotchi. So just an added little fun bonus.
How many total items are there possible in the
Oh gosh,
Tamagotchi
I
universe?
have no idea. Because between the meals and the snacks and the accessories, there's probably, I would say, close to 100 different things you can get. But don't quote me on that, because
Nope.
I don't know exactly.
Approximately.
I just see a long list
Approximately.
of all the different items that are there.
So do you know if they're pre-programmed into the device
Yes.
already and being unlocked, or
Correct.
do they have the ability to download new ones through the website?
No, right now it is already in the device. The code that you get from the website is what's unlocking them onto your device.
We talked a little bit about the difference in markets between the U.S. and Japan, and then we're
Yes.
talking about the gender neutrality versus focusing on girls. Is it still more gender neutral marketed in Japan, or is that market
To the best of
being
my
changed also?
knowledge, it is more gender neutral.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, I don't know enough about what their marketing plans
Yeah, that's
are and
fine.
things like that, so I don't really want to
Just
speak
popped
to
in
that.
my head. I
know.
figured I'd ask.
Now I'm going
All
to
right.
have to look that up, though. I'm going to have to ask my friends in Japan. So this is the Tamagotchi device. If you have no more questions, I'm going to tell you what else we're doing. We're really excited with this brand. We're going to enter into a whole new segment for us here in America. As I like to say, we're cracking the egg open, and we're taking what's inside the device, and we're bringing it outside the device. So as I stated, there's 24 different characters that are in the device. Well, I'd like to introduce you to the 17 characters that you can actually play with outside of the device. They're cute little figures. Each one has their own little personality and reason for being. And before I go into that, these are just cute little figurines with a little bit of articulation, so you can see, kind of pose them and add a little bit more personality and spunk to their attitude that they already have. So, for instance, here's Kiradichi, and the world that they live is in Dream. They live in Dream Town, and they go to Dream School. And why it's called Dream is this is a place they go to make their dreams come true. So here's Kiradichi. She loves performing, so she is actually in the performer class. We have Yukon Kochi. She's actually in beautician class because she dreams to be what her parents are, which are beauticians themselves. We even have siblings. So here's Decorechi. She's Petichi's little sister, and Petichi's in the chef class. So you kind of see more kind of family likes to live in that world. So here's Himaspechi. She's actually one of my favorites because it says that her dream class is robot class. So, and I know we're all supposed to be about women, strong, they can do what they want, but her dream is the robot class. I really do believe, because she's madly in love and I have a huge crush on Mamechi, who loves robots. So, you know, every girl has their own different types of dreams that they like to follow. So that's what we're doing here. We also have other characters that come with some accessory pieces. So for instance, here's Amamichi. Her dream is to do sewing because she loves making stuffed animals. So she comes with her own sewing machine as well as stuffed animals. And here's Chochochi. She's so cute. She loves her Tama pets, so she's doing the pet stylist class and comes with her own little Tama pets. So
these toys are of the characters from the device.
some, not all of them, but all of them are in there in some way or manner.
So
some
when
are
you-
key characters and some are like in play dates.
How do these relate to the play pattern that you have with the actual device? Is this supposed to be a representation of what they're doing when you're not playing with them in the egg, or after they hatch?
You know what? The great thing about girls' imagination, they can do whatever they want to. So they can either recreate what they're doing in the device, or they can be watching the webisodes and recreating the episodes from their favorite webisodes or television show, hopefully when it gets on air in the next year. So it's really about how they perceive it. It could just be, now that it's adult in there, they want to play out and what they believe their characters would be, what these girls would be doing. Or guys, because Mamechi's a boy, would be doing outside of the egg that they have.
Oh, okay, so in reality, they come from Dreamland in an egg to people.
Planet Tamagotchi, yes.
And then we hatch them by feeding them and taking care of them inside their egg. And then
Yes.
they become these characters in Dreamland?
Sort of, because you kind of want to, girls like to use their imagination and transport themselves. So it's kind of like they're transporting themselves, because next I want to show you some play sets. So we have, just so you know, we have our multi-pack that's in their school, because we know girls love school. It's the only place you can actually give a Mechi, and he's one of our key characters from the beginning for 17 years.
Multi-pack is something to look for. Right?
Exactly. So here is when you were asking questions, we kind of perceive it more as the girl going into Planet Tamagotchi world here. So for instance, we've got different areas from the webisodes that you can visit. So Yumamichi's in performer class, so she comes with her own stage so she can actually perform. Here's Karamochi. She's actually Kiradichi's little sister, and her family owns the Tamamori shop. It's an accessory shop that you can buy. So this is part of the accessory shop, and she actually comes with cute little hats that you can actually stack and create very different looks in her thing. Yeah, and finally we have the Music Cafe playset that you can find not only in the webisodes but also in the interactive world that we have online. And this is Pianichi. She actually, her dream is music. She loves music. Her and her family live in the music cafe playset. So she lives upstairs. As you can see, she's got her sofa, but like I said, she loves music. So she's got this little digital device. It's called a Smappy, which is a smart piano. So she lives upstairs, and then she can come downstairs and hang out with her friends in the music cafe part itself. And then, as you can see, there's a cute little swing outside of the music playset that she can hang out with her friends. And Kiriichi has shown up to kind of play with her at the music and hang out with her. So this is our figure line.
Are they planning to do the entire families to fill out the whole adventures, or is it just going to start with these characters? And see
We're starting with these characters, and then every season we'll introduce new characters to add variety and reason for being. One of the things that we've done, for instance, is we've got Yumamichi twice here, but we've got her in her core outfit. But of course, for people that want variety and choices, you'll have her here in her performer class. And in future, when working, a little tidbit of information as we look forward to our next product lines, we'll be bringing Yumamichi back, but she will have something different, whether it's a different fashion or whether it has a different facial expression or a stance, so that you have reason to collect all of them.
Next year when they're all ninjas.
I don't know about ninjas, but there's some
fun, happy ninjas.
I would love to tell you what we're doing, but I can't.
Well, we'll come back next year and see it.
I hope so.
All right. Thank you for the tour.
No problem. Thank you.